Hit it.
What's going on, people? What's going on? It's Dirty Birds Thursday. I am your man, the Falcons therapist. And to my immediate left is the man himself. We got Coach Unchained. Coach, what's going on, man?
What's up, everybody? Let's get this week started, man. It's Panthers time, Let's get back on this winning streak. So we got some topics to talk about. So let's get it started, more.
Absolutely, absolutely. Before we do that, let's go ahead and get into the roll call. We got Deshaun Caswell. What's going on? We got ATL Leo. D. Coleman. What's going on? Silas Draven. We'll get to the rest as soon as they come on in.
Joseph Thornton's in there, too, now. Don't forget about Mr. J. Thornton.
Oh, Joseph, where you at, brother?
He at the top.
Yes, sir. Got the family in there. Joseph Thornton. What's up, man? What's going on? We got the RC Plane building. He said, what's good? Low Ski. Give us a couple more minutes. Let a couple more people get on in here. Coach, what you over there drinking? You drinking Seattle's best?
Just water. I got to work in the morning. If it was Friday, that'd be some Seattle best.
Shoot, after the week I had, I don't blame you. I probably be drinking some of that too. All right, let's see. Right. So we can get into some of these topics here. Hey, Coach, like I said, we got some more people coming in, man. We'll go ahead and shout them out as we going through.
Sound like a plan.
Hey. All right.
Everybody in the chat, y'all feeling good today, man?
Hey, man, it's Thursday, man. Week's almost over.
Yeah.
A couple more days before we get back on the field and do what we're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. That's it, man. I'm looking forward to it, too.
Yeah, before we do that, let's go ahead and let's get these bills paid. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, telling you guys right now, look, Manscaped is a lifesaver. That's all I'm going to tell you. Hey, look, you can get that 20% off Manscaped with free shipping. Make sure you type in the promo code AFN at manscaped.com. Hey.
Clean. She won't be mean.
You trim it down. You trim it down, she won't fry.
That's it, man.
Pretty much landscaping.
He said my audio is low. Is that better right there? My audio?
Yeah, that's it. You good. Okay.
Thank you, Lowski.
Yeah, but pretty much, hey, landscape with Manscaped.
That's it, man.
Plain and simple.
She will smile. It'll make it worth your while. I'm just...
All right, man, let's get to this first topic.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. All right, man, we got Falcons tied for first and struggling NFC South division.
Struggling,
right.
Jesus Christ.
Coach, what's your take on this, man?
Hey, man, we still in it. How's that, people? Everybody's still, everybody's complaining, but we're still in the chase. You know what I'm saying? We're tied for first place, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We got some games that are very capable. We're capable of winning. I mean, I think we can win at least 5 games out of the next 6 for sure. But team got to play better, man. Everybody got to play better. That's all it is. Because I think Tampa's going to take another loss tonight. So.
Yeah.
But hey, those are the breaks we take, man. You good in that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, okay. I seen you disappeared on me.
No.
We got a super chat first. Let me get the super chat out of the way quick.
All right, let's go ahead.
Super chat from Brian Peoples, man. He said, "Keep her happy. Get rid of that nappy." So,
right.
Y'all hear my man. B. Peep said, "You want to keep her happy? Get rid of that nappy." So, Manscaped.com, 20% off, bro, and free shipping. Type in that promo code AFN, man. We can't say it enough. Like I said, if you guys take care of these, start buying these things, man, we can start doing more things for you guys out there also. So it's trying to get that sponsorship, guys. So help us out. We're going to help you guys out too at the same time.
That's it. All right, appreciate you, Brian Peoples, for that $1.99. But yeah, I mean, look at it this way.
Cool.
We're not terrible. We're not in a terrible position. We're still in the hunt. We're still in the middle. We have a lot of small, intricate details that we need to clean up.
Oh yeah.
Point blank. Period. Yeah, we got some injuries, but I mean, in this league and in this time, it's next man up. And Arthur Smith, in my opinion, they're gonna have to dial. Everybody's gonna have to be dialed in, because one thing about it, this is a division rival, and as we all know, we can't afford to be losing, our division like that, because hey, that affects us getting into the playoffs. But what a lot of people don't realize, we are in a very great position, because let's just say if our other division team tonight loses,
sure,
we're first. And all we got to do is go ahead and pull out that win against Carolina.
Exactly.
So, I mean, going into this game, I'm not highly concerned. You don't take none of your opponents for granted, but like Coach said, we got a bunch of winnable games. If we, minimize the mental mistakes and penalties, I think we can pull out. I think we could go on a nice little run.
That's what I'm saying. But like I said, I understand what everybody. We had a big concern last week. Everybody's talking about Marcus, man. I think he knows the writing on the wall. I'm sure he knows. He feels it. So this week here's going to be a telltale sign of things to come. See what I'm saying? And I've been skeptical. I've been in his corner. But, as a coach, when you really break down some films, that's some stuff that can be improved upon, So, but like I said, if he improves, man, we can win some games. I know the guy can win a game. Everybody, we know he can win games. We just got to, be there to win those games. So, other than that, man, this is a division we can win the division. I hate to say that. I didn't want to say that earlier, but I think we can win this division.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, Tampa's, man, they pretty much wiped out. I hate to say it, they're pretty much wiped out. Tom Brady's looking like he's 100 now instead of he should have left when he had the chance.
Right.
Why go out? He reminds me a little bit of when Joe Montana went to KC and his career just went downhill from there. That's what Tom Brady looks like to me. Instead of him going out as a winner.
What people fail to realize about, especially about athletes in general, is once you lose that home base, once you lose that why is the reason why you're out there playing, you're at 50% already. Mm-hmm. And people got to understand, as good as Brady has been, he's 50% of who he used to be right now.
Exactly.
And I'm going to be honest, a lot of times he's sitting up here trying to figure out why he's even playing and for whom. Because all of that wasn't just him saying, oh, I just like the game of football so much, I'm just going to go out here and get my block knocked off every week.
He can't use the family excuse. He can't use that excuse.
He was playing for his family for a good little minute. And you're seeing that now. It's almost like he's losing that will to play almost. Mm-hmm. It's like, what am I doing this for? I already did everything. And that drastically affects his game. Mm-hmm. So we got to be mindful of that. We're not in a terrible spot at all. We just got to clean up some stuff.
That's it. Simple as that. That is simple as that.
Let's see. Let's check out what some of the comments in here. All right, D. Coleman. He looking like his soul got sucked out.
And not in a good way.
Hey.
What's up, Michael?
Silas Drayton said, this is the first time in years we have a good to great chance to win our division and make the playoffs. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the pivotal thing is to take advantage of this opportunity and not to squander it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? These next couple games need to be played like this is the last go round.
But yeah, man. Like I said, the team are still, you hear Drake and Kyle talking about how they're not worried about what's going on. They're just playing football because that's what they do. That still brings a lot of questions to people. But that's what they do, man. They're playing football, and no matter what they say, they're still a team. It shows that they are a team-oriented guys, So, and if you can keep that team together, a lot of things can, success can come. And I think they're gonna probably play a lot different this week because we're playing Carolina, man. They won last week against Tampa, and that kind of shows that Tampa is not who everybody said they were. And Carolina's playing with a fifth-string quarterback, and
But and two, people got to get off this notion of stop getting so wrapped up into what the media is saying about the players and listen to what the players are saying themselves. The media got them, they got to be frustrated, this, that, and the other. These dudes understand it's not about me. It's about the team at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They asked Drake, and Drake was like, hey, he said, I'm not frustrated. I understand, what I'm saying, that this kind of stuff happens. We are a young team. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go out there. We're going to play. We're going to do this kind of thing. They understand that their time is coming. And just because you want it to be right now doesn't necessarily make it so. And that doesn't mean they're going to be walking around and stomping. Yeah, they're competitors. I'm pretty sure they want to get snaps. They want to show what they're good at. But at the same time, they're not going to do that at the detriment of the team. Because what's good of them getting a bunch of catches or this, that, and the other, and then we lose the game? I mean, Coach, don't that sound kind of familiar?
Been saying it the whole season, and we've been saying it the whole summer.
Yeah. But I'm saying in years past, didn't that sound kind of familiar?
Yeah. It did.
Players getting a lot of catches and stuff like that, and we still losing games?
Like I said, everybody wants to see that run and gun thing. Everybody just want to see the highlights instead of not focusing on the wins. Like Archie Smith said, we don't care. We ain't worried about the stats. We worry about wins. And that's what the fans should be worried about also. And most people that are complaining are these fantasy people. That's who do all the complaining. People play fantasy football. That's the ones who do the complaining because they probably got Drake and Cal, and those guys did not put up the numbers that they expected them to when they draft them in the first and second round. That's all that is about.
Well, that's the same thing. Like, I mean, I agree what people were saying about, Mariota not throwing, but people have got to realize something. This is a run-first offense. I don't care how you try to make it sound good, how you try to shine it up. This is a run-first offense, period. Yep. This is not going to be an air raid offense. You're not going to see a whole bunch of numbers of Mariota passing. You're not going to see that, especially in this development stage, because they're still ironing out stuff. People have still got to get their act together. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's frustrating because you figure, hey, he can throw the ball. He should throw it. And I agree, he should. But 80% of what you're going to see from this team is going to be it's going to be running the ball. It's going to be running the ball. Now, my opinion, I say he should get out of his comfort zone a little bit and throw more because that gives us more flexibility. And, his decision-making on that needs to be a little bit better. But you're not going to see – he's not going to have high passing numbers. That's not the identity of this team.
unless a team
Right.
just going to just give it to him.
Right. The identity of his team is going to be run first.
Right. I was listening to Mike them yesterday. They was talking about how Mark is actually doing double the work because he's calling out all the line calls. So and that can take away
Right.
from his processing of trying to distribute the ball. But like I said, I watched this film over, especially this last game. He has to process a little faster still. Now
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with other people. His processing of his timing is off. He needs to trust himself and just let the ball go. Because I seen stuff. It's like, wow, I would have let it. Rip several plays. So it's not that like they were saying last week that Coach Smith don't trust him to throw the ball. I think he don't trust himself. Fully trust himself. He's too busy trying not to make. Too busy trying not to make mistakes. That's what I'm thinking he's doing. He's afraid to make mistakes.
Shout out to Jew Talk Sports. What up, Jew?
What's up,
Everybody,
Jew?
make sure y'all go ahead and check Jew out, like, share, subscribe. His channel, Jew's the minister. He gives us some great breakdowns. Got another one of our home team out here. What up, Locke?
What's up,
Make sure y'all check him out.
What's up,
I'm inclined to agree with you. But you know one thing I wanted to point out, Coach, and then we can get on to the next topic, is people got to understand a lot of those fumbles and snaps that happened to Mariota early in these games, Dahlman was not focused. And what y'all got to understand is this. You got to understand how important the center is on the offense. If the center is off, the whole offense is off. Because here's the breakdown. If Dahlman is sitting there and he's got a lineman in front of him,
he chokes
and he gets rattled and he doesn't recognize the coverage, and he gets rattled and snaps the ball high, snaps it low, snaps it to the side. Mariota then has to sit up there and make sure he can sort of recover the ball so the other team don't get it. But that 2 to 3 seconds of recovery, that throws his timing off, because what happens is the minute the ball is snapped, your receivers are running their routes. And if you're trying to get yourself back acclimated so you can try to at least look downfield to see who's open, by that time, the defense is already up on you. So you either going to take a sack, or you're going to try to scramble out the pocket with whatever space you got left to try to go for a first down, or end up throwing the ball away. By that time, their routes have been ran already. So the play is pretty much blown up. So when we say that Mariota fumbles a lot, you got to understand there's a system to that. Now, if he got a good snap and then he just fumbled it, okay, fine. But all them fumbles were not necessarily of his making. He has a center that gets frazzled on certain downs. Like Coach said, because they're trying not to make a mistake instead of trying to make a play.
Do your job first, then you worry about the second. Worry about the person second. That's what they need to worry about, both of them.
Right.
Do your job first. Do what you're paid to do. Get that ball to the quarterback. And once it's in his hand, it's not on you no more. Then you block. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. And
Dave said, I'm not a Mariota basher, but you clearly cannot put that totally on Dahlman. Well, here's the thing, Dave. Does Mariota snap the ball to himself? That's the question. Right. Mariota doesn't snap the ball to himself no more than he throws the ball downfield to himself. If your center is not giving you the correct snaps, so you telling me when Dahlman snapped it high, that was Mariota's fault? Or when Dahlman snapped it too low, that was Mariota's fault? Mariota's responsibility is to catch the ball and get ready to distribute it. But if he doesn't have that ability to, because he's trying to adjust to a bad snap, that's not his fault.
Plus, a lot of you guys are watching what you see on television. I have the All-22 that shows the behind the center the side, and the high point. So you can see what's going on, especially some of the exchanges. He's snapping the ball, but he's moving at the same time. So it's pretty much knocking the ball out of this guy's hand, especially when he's under center. Those one under the center, he's snapping the ball, but Dalvin's moving, so his leg is hitting the ball in the man's hand. So that's why the ball popped up the last game when they got their first down. That was what happened. So,
And Dave was saying,
and
he's
it
talking about
happens.
explaining the fumble for the Saints audience. Well, it happens, but what you got to understand is,
well, that was he got that knocked out.
He has two jobs. He has to snap the ball to Mariota, then he has to block.
Yeah.
He has to snap the ball and block. So he's not just snapping the ball and then that's the end of it. He has to snap the ball and block. Yeah, he still has to protect his quarterback. So if they're not in rhythm or they're not in sync, the outcome is what you see.
But also, I'm going to say something. I'm sorry, Juan. I'm going to say something also. Guys, you guys got to realize this for a true fact about Mariota. He's not an under the center guy. I'm going to let you guys know. That's not his specialty, being under center. But the ones that come to his hand and he fumbles, yeah, that's on him. But when he's up the top, and especially with the pass play, the ball's high, he has no time to react to that. Because his eyes are trying to be down the field, and he's trying not to make that mistake, guys. So, but when he's running the ball and he getting knocked out of his hand, that's his fault too. But the defensive guy played a great play. So, you can blame both of them. It's both of their fault. It ain't all on, like I said, it ain't all on Mariota. It ain't all on Dolman. It's on both of them, to be honest with them. But bad snaps, you can't blame it on the quarterback, man. He picks it up and he gets sacked. As long as he don't lose the ball after he picks it up, it's okay, So, but the ball snapped over his head. What can you do? Hey, man, this football, man. There's a lot of mistakes in football. Nobody's perfect in football. Nobody. So, but like I said, on the defense of him, he has to improve. Simple as that. I'm on that mode now. He has to improve. So.
Right. All right, let's go ahead and get to this next topic right here, which is injuries force Falcons to shuffle the deck in the secondary.
I don't want to talk about that, man. That shit sucks.
Go ahead, Coach. I'm gonna let you give us your take on that.
The depth is like dead right now, man. We got a lot of guys hurt. So AJ's not gonna play this week. Y'all know that, right? Hawk is not playing this week. AJ's not going to play. They got him out pretty much. I haven't let you guys know that already. So Hawk is not going to play. So we're losing starting cornerback and starting safety. So they moved Mike Ford over to the cornerback position this week. So I don't know, man. But I don't think Carolina is going to be that much. I don't think they're going to beat us in the pass game. I don't think, if we can get pressure on that quarterback. So, but it's not good, man. Injury sucks. So, especially in your secondary. And the depth is, like I say, we got a lot of safeties, but not a lot of cornerbacks. Let's bring those guys off the squad again. Like, Cornell Armstrong?
Mm-hmm.
So, he may be up again, guys.
Well, I can tell you one thing. He did get baptized.
Yeah. They preached on him.
But you know what? It happens, though. It happens. I mean, it was unfortunate that he got put on Jamar Chase, but it's a learning experience because now he's gained experience with you.
Right.
You played against a real good wide receiver.
Yeah, one of the best in the game, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, for you to be out there, hey, if you're gonna do that, you might as well get it. Get baptized early.
Yeah, he said we should bring. Who that? D. Coleman said. What he said here? D. Coleman said we should bring in AJ Bouye for a workout. He's out there. He's a free agent. He's there.
With us being so close to the trade deadline, in my opinion, I believe Terry Fontenot, they cooking up something behind the scenes.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's gonna be something big. I just believe he gonna pull one more stunt. I think he gonna pull one more stunt.
Yeah, because they got rid of you. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
Yeah. I could be. I look. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. You know, I don't have no crystal ball, but I just got a feeling. I think they gonna try to pull one more
They
stunt. You
got
know
a
what I'm saying?
couple
I
more
just
dollars to
don't.
get rid of him though.
Yeah.
Not much, like a $500,000.
Yeah, it's
So,
and then too,
yeah.
we got, they say D offered is day to day,
Yeah.
so I mean, we are getting a few people back.
That means they've been running. They've been doing a lot of running. All these cornerbacks, hammies are tearing up. So, I mean, no wide receiver putting their work in on them. In practice, so they need to go drink some apple cider vinegar. That's what they need to go drink. Get rid of those hammy springs.
Hey, you got look. I'm gonna tell you, I done had Charlie horses in my hamstring. It's not fun. It's not fun. So I can just imagine.
Yeah, man. So, oh, look, who's in here? Hey, B Peoples just stopped in the house. What's up, Brian Peoples? Floyd Donnelly. Yeah, man.
All right. Let's go. Let's go ahead and jump to this. Well, we're gonna segue into this next topic right here, and I know a lot of people are very concerned about this. AJ Terrell did not participate in practice for the second straight day as he continues to deal with a hamstring injury. The offered hamstring was limited participant in Thursday's practice. I mean, it's the cards we've been dealt. What up, Locke?
Yo, what's popping?
Nothing much, man. We just over here talking about these injuries, but
Yikes!
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. What? I mean, Locke, give us your take on it, man. Give us your take on the injury.
First of all, let's go Ravens. So I got my Ravens on. So let's go Ravens. Let's go Ravens. So I got my Lamar Jackson jersey on.
There you go. What up, Blackberry?
Let's get that out of the way.
Good family.
What's up?
What's up, man? What's up?
The Lockness, the therapist.
What's up?
The coach of all coaches.
What's up, Blackberry?
So
how y'all doing tonight? What y'all talking about?
Well, I'm about to
Lock for talking about the injuries right now.
Injuries.
The injuries. It's expected. I mean, I don't see any roughing the passer calls anymore. People getting hit high, low. They ain't saying nothing.
They may be winning the game tonight, though.
Right.
So
3 in a row again.
You got a statue standing back there.
So at the end of the day, I feel like it's a contact sport for a reason. At the end of the day, man.
That's right.
You remember that time? Was it last year or 2 seasons ago when we was going against when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and then we came back and we lost to them, but they won the Super Bowl that year. Then we came back the next year on the first game. Everybody got hurt.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like last game.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Everybody was going down.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah, it was like everybody was going down. So at the end of the day, man.
It's stupid.
At the end of it's like it was baffling. I was looking like, oh my god! Like I already knew we was gonna be having a struggle to win that game, but it's like everybody, and it was like early too, early. But at the end of the day, I feel like the next man up, man.
Yeah.
Some people gonna have some opportunities that they didn't think they was gonna get, and this is when you need to step up. And we got some money coming in next year, so this will be that time for you to go ahead and earn your keep.
You got
some money. We got some money.
So that's how I feel.
Up.
Right. It's just, bro. I don't even know, man. It's like when I looked at it, man. I went back and looked at the game a couple more times. I was like, Jesus. I don't even know what to say to it, man. Besides, it's a contact sport. Next man up. This your opportunity. Let's get it.
I got a quick question for you guys about this AJ. Would y'all have played AJ last week?
I wouldn't.
He
was already hurting. I get it. They want to see the Chase Young and all that stuff.
But this is the thing. This is what I'm thinking. What happened? AJ played the funk and got himself in that game. I'm okay. I guarantee you. because he didn't want to miss that game. He didn't want to hear that rumor about AJ was scared he played hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee that's what he did. That's more like an ego thing, and it's a man ego thing. He didn't want to hear that noise about him not playing against Chase Young. I mean, not Chase Young, whatever that name is.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, yeah, I said Chase Young. Good Lord.
Yeah, I said Chase Young too. Yeah, it was Jamar Chase. Yeah.
And he's out 46 week, I think.
Yeah, and you don't want to stress it because, like I said, you're gonna need him later on in the season if he's able to play. Well, what's your take on the Blackberry?
Hamstrings, I don't mess with. I wouldn't have played them. You don't mess with him because the hamstrings are so tricky. You feel it when it initially happens, and then it's like for some miraculous reason you be like, oh, I'm good. No, I'm good. And then all it takes is for you to make one bad move on it, and it flare right back up. And this time it's flaring up 5 times as more pain as you was when it initially happened. So I don't mess with hamstrings.
Like that piece of chicken you try to take off the bone, it's hanging on there a little bit. You shake it a little bit, it just falls off.
It falls off. So I don't mess with hamstrings. I wouldn't have played them. But I don't necessarily disagree with them playing them.
Right.
Because I mean, I trust that these coaches know what they're doing. I trust that the staff know what they're doing. So I can't after the fact. If I wasn't saying, oh no, they shouldn't play them before the game. If I wasn't saying that then, I'm not gonna sit up here now and be like, why did they play them? Why did they do that? And I think that's what some people are doing. But if you wasn't saying it before, then you can't be like, oh no,
exactly.
You shouldn't have did that.
I was surprised. I was honestly surprised when I seen him playing after I knew he was hurt. I was kind of surprised though, because I know how they did with CP. How they did with CP, they made sure he good to go before he get out there. That's why I was thinking they're gonna do the same thing for their superstars.
Yeah, well, yeah, the hamstrings are what you call twitch muscles. Those muscles it's like those accelerators. So they contract super hard. So like when you get ready to take off running, you can see when you get ready to do that running, they go out on you. It's almost like you didn't blew out a tire. And because they're such in the spot where they're in, it's a delicate area. So it ain't like a quad or something like that. You trying to get over on the quad a little bit.
Right. That's like an area that it's hard to work that area of your leg out. When you working out, it's one of them hard to reach places. That's why when we stretch, you know that when you sit down and you spread your legs as far as you can, that's why that's so tender and tight right there.
Yeah.
Because it's the toughest place to reach in the leg.
Yeah.
Why they didn't call on their other therapists? The other Falcons therapists that they have, and Julio Jones to ask him about it.
I gotta admit, I didn't see that coming.
Hey,
I didn't either. I'm like,
that's above my pay grade.
Hey, guys, I'll be right back. Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
All right,
but that's it. And then you got to look at it too. When you are a fast athlete, when you got quick movements, that muscle stay on 10, man. It stays on 10.
Yep. Corners use a lot of their hamstring.
Did they say how long he was gonna be out?
Probably what 4 games?
4 games. Okay.
I believe so.
Okay. Is he on IR? Because is he on the injury reserve?
I know. I didn't. They were saying. I think with him too. I think Arthur had said something about like week to week. They were gonna see
on pup or something.
You know what? At this point, I think he might be, but I'm like they just saying week to week because I think from the way it looks, they're making it like it's not as bad.
So he's gonna be like
they don't want it to get to that point where they have to put him on IR.
Okay. So he's just gonna be somebody that doesn't dress.
Yeah, something like that. Trying to wait it out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. All right. Yeah, but I want to get you guys started on this next topic right here, and that is said Arthur Smith stated that Avery Williams might get some reps back at cornerback. Um, I'm gonna go with Locke first, then we're gonna hear Blackberry. Locke, what's your take on this, man?
I mean, a jack of all trades, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it was where he was naturally positioned on the team at first. But so at the end of the day, he's gonna be like the offense defensive switchblade. You know, I mean, we seen it before, man. When people play offense and defense, so at the end of the day, man, if he goes back out there and get a stop or an interception and turn around and go back there and run a touchdown in on offense, I don't mind. Like I said, if he's willing to take up the task, man, I have no problem with that. They know, and that's one of the things they talked about is versatility and people being not just one-dimensional. So at the end of the day, you got to be able to be plugged in. Like one day you might be over here, and the next day you might be doing this. Who knows? That's just how I see it, man.
What's your take on it, Blackberry?
If he sees some time at in the secondary on defense, only thing he gonna do outside of that, I think, is special teams. You don't want to overexert the little guy. I mean, he's not used.
Mighty Mouse.
It's not like he has a history of being able to play, both ways and play special teams. So, I know Caleb Huntley banged up. Is he playing? Is Huntley playing?
Not that I know of. I haven't really heard too much on Caleb Huntley yet. You know how they do. They kind of keep a lot of stuff in house, close to the vest until
close to the heart.
Yeah, right up until game day. And see, because this being a division game, they not giving out too much information till right before the time for us to go on the field anyway.
I can see that. And then what about CP? Same thing.
I think he got one more week.
Yeah. He looking good. That training dude looking possessed.
Yeah, he look good. But he got one more week. He can't come back till next week.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what I heard about Avery Williams was, by him being so versatile, they were still, because they had a press conference and the coaches were saying basically, they still gonna use him for, kick return and that kind of thing. So I think what they'll do with Avery is they're gonna use him in all three phases, but they'll limit him on what he's gonna do in what area, so they don't burn him out.
I think we gonna see a lot more tight end play. I think we're gonna see some
activate more tight end.
Yeah, I think so, because the backfield not gonna be as stout,
right,
as it has been up till now because of injuries. So, we might see more tight end play. Might see more Bird and OZ coming on them short drags.
Bernhardt,
Bernhardt's on the injury reserve, bro. He ain't playing no time soon.
He on IR.
What?
Yeah, he on injury
last
reserve.
week.
Yep.
So he out for at least the next 4 weeks.
Oh my God.
But guys, okay, think about this. There's a chance Damian Williams come back off IR this week. He can.
Yep, he's eligible to come back.
So you may have those three running back and Avery playing cornerback. So you never know. That's very possible. That can happen.
Yeah, because I know Avery Williams is versatile. I know he is, but
he started a lot of games last year at cornerback. Y'all remember? He played cornerback and he played nickel last year.
Yeah,
right.
That's what he was naturally.
So
I just don't think he's gonna be incorporated in the offense if they're gonna be.
Yeah, I doubt that too. Yeah, that's why I see there's a chance you may see Damian Williams back this week because of that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be important that the running game be persistent this week, because your defense is banged up,
right?
More than the offense is. So that running game gonna have to be on point this week. in Carolina, when they want to, they can be very stout up front.
They can. You're right about that.
So they just Caleb McGarry and Lindstrom and Dahlman and the rest of the crew, they gonna have to be ready to strap up and buck up, man, cause we finna run up behind them big asses today, this week, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, y'all talking about how the running game last week? Got to think about it. Avery only had one carry,
Right.
Mhm.
so you probably can survive with those two running backs. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
The thing
I
that they,
think-
the,
Go ahead.
the thing that they're gonna have to do, and I've been saying this the whole season. If you notice, when we got our mojo going on these teams, we mixed up the short passing game with the run game. We wasn't trying to go for no deep shots where Mariota had to do a whole bunch of thinking. We were if we did any kind of intermediate throw, it was to OZ across the middle. You know what I'm saying? We did the simple things that got us yards. The things we got to do now is play smart football and get teams and wear out their defense.
What you think about us? Like, you
Point
think
blank, period.
what you think about the pace? I think the pace of the offense should be fast, and then we go to the back end with running. What you think about that? Like, we start off with the pass and get up, like how basically the Bengals did us.
Get up early.
I don't
well,
know if we built. I don't know if we built like that.
Yeah.
I don't think we built that way.
See, because what you got to understand is Carolina's going to take the film from how we played the Bengals, and they're going to try to implement some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know that's where our handicap is at. The thing we got to do is we got to get in a rhythm. Now, I agree. We got to get Mariota and them receivers in a rhythm only to open up other aspects of the offensive game. Because this offense cannot lean to one side or the other totally. Because number one, you don't have it. It's not fortified yet. Because at some point in time, we're going to show a weakness. And Dahlman is going to have a game where he's not getting rattled at all.
Razzle-dazzle?
Right, because if like Blackberry said, if dumb lineman is stopped, like they say, and he doing hiccups, or he getting flustered about who's in front of him, it's gonna be a long day.
That's why, like, the guys, the leaders on this offensive line, Jake Matthews, he should be the voice on this offensive line to get these guys going, to get these guys ready. Get off in Dahlman ass, man. Fire him up. Maybe a little, I'm gonna tell you something I don't see. Even when I'm watching these little sideline films they do during the game, you don't see Jake Matthews interactions. And it's something I was thinking about with these Falcons that I came across with the Hawks this week is when Nate McMillan was interviewed and somebody asked him, they said, who's the voice to get these guys going when the other team goes on a hot streak and it seems like they can't miss or something like that, and you need to get these guys motivated to go out there and put in some extra effort. And he said he got to find that guy. Arthur Smith needs to find that guy on this team that gets everybody going. I ain't talking about the huddle before the game, everybody doing the little rah, rah, rah. I'm talking about during the game, somebody that when they get to the sideline, they getting off in everybody behind. They firing everybody up. They telling guys that did something that was wrong. Hey, this you know that was some bull, right? You know you better than that, right? I need you to be better than that when you go back out there the next time. So, just who's that guy? And on that, the offensive line, it acts as its own entity in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's them and then it's everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Running backs don't communicate with one another. The quarterback communicates with running backs. The quarterback communicates with receivers. Receivers communicate with each other. That offensive line, they supposed to have each other. So who's that voice to be like, dog, man, wake your ass up. Don't timid toe your ass out here and let's get it going.
Did you say timid toe?
He said timid
toe.
toe. Timid.
Don't be out here timid toed, man. So, I think they're going to... The offense to me, man, to be real about this week, the offense to me is gonna work itself out. It would have worked itself out last week if some things were done differently, in my opinion, late in the third and in that fourth quarter. But defensively, when you got situations like this week where you're hurting so much in the secondary, you got to look at your guys that's supposed to be your superstars. Grady Jarrett's going to have a game.
Yeah.
He's going to have a game, and not just one that when we got to go look at the film. Like, people got to go look at the film to see how much of an impact he had. No, he need to have a game where he's impactful on site.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was about to get to that, too.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, you get to it.
Yeah, it was basically, I was going to say, if even if we keep the same pace and be balanced, I think Grady's going to have to be disruptive. And with Carolina giving up McCaffrey, they giving up their Comfy and Anderson, I don't really know what they really have over there. Because I think the quarterback's going to have to be sent back behind the pocket to really survey the field. And it's going to give enough time, unlike what we had last week with Burrow. I think we're going to have enough time to get to him. Because like I said, we was close, but we just wasn't getting there. I think this week we're going to get there.
Oh, they
but
get
PJ
that
can
ball
move,
out fast.
To add to that, and I know something that irritated me during watching that game, and Coach, you already know, I need to see more Troy Anderson. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
I need to see Troy Anderson because Troy Anderson is that dude where they put him in the game and he's like, they go on the sideline and say, quarterback, go play. That's all they tell him to do. But because he and Rashad Evans, they have a tandem. They have that chemistry to where they play off each other. They communicate, they play off each other, and they get it done seamlessly. And you're gonna need that to help Grady do what he do too. Because this is not the time to be having your men in the middle of the field standing flat-footed at all, period. Because we all know if you're not prepared to come to play, you're going to make no-name players household names. I'm going to say that again. If you do not come to play, you're going to make unknown players household names. And you want that quarterback to be like, he need to be fearing for his life. He need to be trying to figure out where we coming from, what we gonna do. Instead of sitting back there in a church lawn chair eating fried chicken and drinking sweet tea.
Damn.
I'm serious because, like you said, our secondary, we don't got the secondary to be compensating for not getting pressure on the QB.
We got to get pressure. We got to get pressure this week.
We got to get pressure.
I know
it's
Carolina
imperative.
coach is gonna. I know his coach is gonna try to. They're gonna try to implement what's going did last week. But the difference. This is gonna be the difference, guys. If you look at the teams we played, what thing that Cincinnati had that the other teams didn't have? One thing.
What's that?
They had jointness. They've been together for a while. The other teams haven't been together. They didn't have that, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
Cohesiveness?
Cohesiveness, yes. This team had it. The other four teams, what you played, those guys was just filling in spots. These guys had everybody they had last year on this team. So they knew exactly where to go, who to throw it to, and exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Carolina don't have that. They got a new quarterback, new everything. So
and see, And you're right, Coach, because I was telling people in the chat and even in some of the spaces, I'm like, do y'all not realize we played both teams that showed up in the Super Bowl last year? You cannot teach experience. I'm sorry to say, as much as they was a runner-up and people was like, oh, we didn't know they were supposed to be there. They got there. And when your team makes it to the Super Bowl, they have a different experience and chemistry amongst themselves that a team that's just getting their stuff together, they don't have. Yep. We played the winner and the loser in less than 7 games. So that's why when people ask me what you think, I don't feel bad where we at right now. I wish we were in a better spot, but you got to look at it. How many teams in the NFL play both Super Bowl team opponents in the first 6 games?
And the NFC champions. And the NFC game champions.
Right.
So we don't play both leagues.
It's a first-year squad. Well, let's get to this 199 right quick. Brian, people say you can't second guess yourself when playing linebacker.
You're definitely right about that.
Yep. Jeez. That's why you got to have more Mr. Anderson, less Mr. Walker.
Moonwalker over there, Moonwalker.
Right. Right.
Hey, Michael Jackson in town tonight. So I'm just talking. Well, not Michael Jackson, but
the hologram in town.
No, it's the guy. It's the Vegas show at the casino down here. The guy that does the "This Is It" thing in Vegas. He's in town tonight. I ain't going. I think my kid's going.
You know what? This comment. Michael Walker got to cover this game and tackle good this game. You try to be optimistic that players are going to eventually get it before it's too late.
Yeah.
But after seeing it enough times, you just realize that's who they are. Okay.
He is what he is.
He is what he is. And like K-Style said, maybe if you put him in a more natural position, like outside on the outside linebacker, maybe he fares better. And maybe you put him there and let him get some good reps under him where he's making plays or at the line of scrimmage, he's knocking down balls. He's getting pressure on quarterbacks. If you put him there, put him in a position where he's more likely to be naturally gifted to use his assets, his skill sets. Can I say something to you?
Yeah. They was in a 4-3 last week. He was playing outside linebacker. He still looked like that.
Yeah, he was looking rough, man.
I'm just saying. They was in the 4-3 a lot last week, bro. Troy, and Westcott was on the field at the same time a lot last week, and he still looked the same.
That's a player that's unsure. That's unsure of his assignment because
I don't even think of that. I think he's another player like Marcus. He does not want to make a mistake, so he's not going full speed, 100 miles an hour at one time. Like they say, if you go full speed and make a mistake, something's good's gonna happen.
Right.
If you half stepping, like unsure about, okay, should I? That's when things happen to you. The bad things happen. See what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with him. He probably knows what he's doing. He's just not sure about what he's doing.
When you play, if anybody's played basketball or any kind of sport, you have 2 types of mindsets. One that's going to kind of put you up where you can win. Other one's going to guarantee you lose. When you basically are like playing basketball and you covering a good person, there is no trying to think about what you're going to do in that moment. Because players that have their mindset that I'm going to make a play, a lot of the athleticism comes second nature. Their movements are second nature. They're seamless. Anytime you are thinking about not making a mistake, you're not focusing on making plays. You're not focusing on what I call being in the now. That's how receivers run by you, and then you realize, oh, shoot, that man that ran by me. Because you're not in the now. You can't be in the now worried about how to do something. You either know what you're doing or you don't. And we've seen it time and time again where it's almost like he get in his zone where he's zoned out. And then by the time he comes to, the play's over with. A lot of these players that you go against, they're not thinking about that. They're just basically doing it. And that takes 1 or 2 seconds off your reaction time. And that 1 or 2 seconds makes the difference between you making a stop or being considered blown coverage.
So let me ask the panel a question. Who's most important in this secondary this week that have to be solid? Somebody that has to be solid this week in order for us to get key stops.
In the secondary?
In the secondary.
Richie, right? Oh, I'm going to say Richie.
Are we going to play that rookie we had last game?
I don't think we have a choice.
Okay.
He may come up, but he may come up, but I don't think he's going to start because I think he's working his way back, hopefully, that he'll be able to play.
D. Alford.
Yeah, D. Alford.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we always get murdered in the middle. So
yep.
I think
who's their tight end anyway? I'm trying to see who's their tight end. What's called don't have a tight end.
But I don't even follow the Panthers.
They do got a tight end. Tommy Trimble. Tommy Trimble. Yeah, I don't know who the hell he is. But
yeah, I don't know.
I really think.
And Ian Thomas.
You know something. You know something. Coach said something pivotal a while back, and I think it holds true. It'll hold true for this game, and it kind of segue into what Blackberry was asking. Any particular player, that would probably be left up to, I guess, whoever's on the field at the time. That I'm gonna make it vague like that because I can't really at this point name any specific player. But what I will say is, Coach always said something about, and you said it too, Blackberry, about the distance. That line of scrimmage is gonna be so key right now. Controlling that line of scrimmage is going to be key because that controlling that line of scrimmage takes a little bit of pressure off the secondary.
Yes.
It takes a little bit because we've all seen when they spread our defense out and we got, like you said, you got too much space, there's a lot of room for error. And being that we have a lot of injuries, that room for error gets even exponentially bigger because you don't have the same amount of people that's got the reps under their belt doing what they supposed to do. Not skill set, but reps.
Right.
Yeah.
So that spacing is going to be crucial.
And I think some fans, they think when we say that, they thinking we saying press. Right. But you don't have to press to take away all that space that we've been giving up off the line of scrimmage. Come up, don't get him number 2, 3.
4 yards.
Give
4 yards.
At the most 4 yards to be able to come off the snap. Because you can be, even if you just heal with it. Even if you just we ain't saying get up in them and try to dance with them. Just enough to give those guys up front a little more time to get to make it home to the quarterback. But if guys can just come off free on the ball, ain't been touched. I mean, it's if we see this every single week, if we see that offenses are going to get the ball out fast because they know it's heat coming off the edge, because they know Grady Jarrett's in the middle, they're going to get the ball out fast. It's just that's what everybody's coming in here game planning. Dean Pease has to trust these guys to get a little closer. And I know this week it's a little harder to trust because you got backups in there on the outside. So I know it's a little harder to trust, but you're gonna have to at least
trust
try.
somebody.
Right, you're gonna have to trust somebody to be able to be up in somebody's grill, because that's just too much space you're giving up, and teams can just pitch it downfield. Real quick, the reason why this secondary worked so well in games before, when they would be able to get interceptions and tilt balls late in games, teams felt like they had to throw the ball.
Right.
So that means they holding on to the ball a little bit longer. So this secondary was able to beat that space they was giving up. It didn't matter because quarterbacks made bad decisions because they desperate now.
Right.
So, but quarters 1 through 3, they not that desperate. They really just trying to pitch it downfield. Last week we came across a team that had made it up in their minds before the game. We gonna score fast on these Falcons because they gonna have to throw the ball at some point, and we know they don't want to. They want to run the ball. We get up on them fast, take advantage of a hobbled secondary. It's gonna be hard for them to get back in it, and it was. So we gotta make some adjustments from this point on. Dean Pease, he has to make the necessary adjustments. If we keep playing defense the way we've been playing it, teams gonna run the score up on us.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was watching film and I'm looking at, okay, they letting these. I hate to see cornerbacks, especially when you're in the cover 2, let your receiver get to the outside of you instead of forcing him inside of you. Oh my Lord, we got killed on that 3 times last week because the cornerback didn't shuffle and force the guy inside of him. I was like, oh my God, they get to the outside. You can't let him get to the outside because it doesn't give you a safety time to get over top.
Right.
If he gets to the outside.
Right.
If you force him inside,
right.
your safety's in that zone. Man, that's how Chase scored. Well, he got that long play on what's called because the young kid, let him get to his outside. He was done.
Well, yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, like you said, if you control that line of scrimmage, you don't got to worry about the deep plays because you don't get a quarterback enough time to get set to make a deep play, right? Because you disrupt his ability to get the ball out before you know, and allows their receivers to get downfield to run their routes to where now, like you said, it's panic mode. We're coming up on an hour right now. Let's go ahead and get to this next topic right here.
Hold up before we do that.
Who done snuck it?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, Trey Young, LeBron James, LaMelo Ball, Zion Williamson, and Magnus homeboy DeJounte Murray.
Yes.
What's up, fella? Oh, yeah, hold on before we continue. Blackberry, happy birthday, my brother, and many
Happy birthday, Blackberry.
Happy birthday, Blackberry. You gotta slide through and then sing it.
He's a young man.
All right.
I am. I'm a young guy. I'm a young guy.
Young whippersnapper.
Yes. I appreciate you.
What up?
Appreciate you, fam.
Hey, man, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm sitting up here trying to pack. Because y'all know I'm taking that journey to Jacksonville tomorrow. And y'all already know it's finna go down like a right hook in the 3rd round. You hear me?
All right. Well, check this out. Since you in here, I'm gonna hit you with the question first. Said the 2022 NFL trade deadline is fast approaching on November 1st. What moves should the Falcons make?
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. That 2nd or 3rd round pick for Deron Payne looking kind of sexy to me right now, man. That would be a nightmare to have Deron Payne and Grady Jarrett side by side. You getting that pressure up the middle. That's gonna throw a lot of quarterback into some fits. Especially Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. He don't like nobody in his face. He want to social distance. So
AKA Grandpa?
Yeah, Grandpa. Uncle Ruckus. Granddad. Clavis and Mavis. All them. Yeah. But yeah, man, I will. That Deron Payne.
Then you got to pay him a lot.
I'm not really worried about the big names that I mean, of course, what Knight Rider said, that would be nice. You know what I'm saying? That would be a nice little Lambo. You know what I'm saying? Um, I remember. I'm gonna say this. I remember when they was talking about and I hate to bring this up, the national television televised. They were talking about how the Falcons should pursue Fowler. They was like, that
Dante
nice.
Fowler?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
Did you say Dante Fowler?
Yes, sir. They
Oh,
was talking.
Pursuing to do what? Take a shit on the bathroom roll something?
That's the funny. Like the funny thing about that is,
Man.
no.
What?
The funny thing about that was they was like,
You just woke me up, bro.
That nice car you couldn't afford. I swear, it reminded me of that time. They was like, that nice car you can afford. That's what Dante Fowler was for the Falcons. They'll never get him. And then we ended up getting him, and he took a shit on the floor.
He did.
On our team.
pretty much.
And still getting paid this year for it.
On the floor, the wall, the shower curtain, the tank of the commode.
What?
I mean,
Dante Fowler, man, you just made my glasses fogged up.
See, that's what I think about these big names. That's what I think about these big names that everybody want to get. But I think we will get the most complementary pieces that we already have. Because if you look at what we have versatile players. If it's a big name person that can be versatile and he can be plug and play, he can be versatile and he can be coached up, I say go get him. But anybody that's just looking chasing a check, like how Dimitrov them was just handing everybody checks, I don't want them on my team because they're gonna blow up our cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. I think we're gonna chase after complementary pieces. I mean, right now we need secondary. Jesus.
Yeah, definitely.
And we need coverage in the middle. You know what?
I forgot about Greedy Williams.
But they want to trade him though. They want to trade for him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He got 2 more years in his contract though.
Still
not a bad.
We don't.
Not a bad.
We don't
want to take no more people dead money.
What's your take on it, Coach?
Same here, man. Like the big name people sounds good, but we need pieces just gonna help the team. Big name. Like I said, these big names came to Atlanta over the past couple of years. Ain't none of them. Cardell's is the first one. Well, I ain't gonna say the first one, but the first one in the last couple of years that have came here and have done something.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Because when we got Hester, they were talking about when you can run it all the way to the 20-yard line, y'all should be able to score. But Hester came here and didn't do nothing. So
he got that record
more than Dante Fowler.
Who wanted Dante Fowler though? I never liked Dante Fowler. He played that Florida anyway.
They went out them, and that's what we got.
Well, that was Dan Quinn because Dan Quinn coached him when he was in Florida.
Exactly.
That's the only reason why.
That's exactly why. They be trying to bring them hometown boys and people that coach.
And y'all notice Arthur Smith bring his people in here, but they don't work out what he do. He cut them. He don't keep them all.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
the guy he brought in last year, Dante Fowler, we going against him this week.
No, that's why I mentioned him.
And he had a good game last week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, get that game.
Well. Yeah. Remember what we said. It's all about scheme. Mm-hmm. It's all about scheme. See, a lot of the players we had, they didn't fit.
Nope,
they didn't fit. They was used to an air raid offense. They were used to an air raid offense. I'm telling you.
I just got one question. Marlon Davidson, how the hell you get fired on your day off?
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
That day there.
Don't worry.
That day there.
Don't worry. We gonna get to that. What you got, Blackberry?
They Craig. Craig, how'd you get fired on your day off?
I don't know.
Stealing boxes, trying to build a clubhouse.
What's your take on this, Blackberry? What you got, man?
Hey man, I really I don't really have an opinion on whether or not we should try to get somebody or not. Me personally, I think as far as the secondary go, I know we signed somebody who was it we signed?
Secondary
Yeah. We
today.
Bo
Yeah, we did.
Peep.
Bo Peep,
Yeah.
yeah, Bo Peep.
Bo Peep. Yeah.
Bo
One
Peep.
name Bo Peep.
Oh, the cornerback. Bo Peep Keys.
One name Bo Peep
That right.
Kez or something like that.
Keys.
Keys.
Keys,
Yep.
Keys.
What the hell is Bo Peep Keys? I ain't never had that dude before.
And the funny
I don't
thing
know
about
nothing.
that,
I don't know nothing about him, but
the
He
funny
played
thing
at
about
Tulane. He's 6'1",
Yeah.
202.
They just need somebody with length and size.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see what his pro.
Me
He signed with
personally,
KC. He was waived by
One
KC.
name Bo Peep.
Little Bo Peep.
Bo Peep.
He
Well,
was
you
on the
tell
first-
he from the hood. This man named Bo Peep. He sounds like he can
He
fix
country
everybody
boy,
car
that boy.
falling off.
I bet he's from Louisiana too. He played at Tulane.
Hey.
He's probably from Louisiana.
Hey, he that dude in the neighborhood that fix everybody car for about $50.
He put
just
an
take it over there to
engine in
Bo Peep.
Yeah.
You take it over there to Bo
Crazy.
Peep. Let him fix it.
He gonna
This
get you
dude-
right now. He gonna put your alternate in about $45. All you need to give him a 6-pack and some chicken.
I know, right? And a
But
pack
you
of
want-
cigarettes.
I don't think we should do anything with draft picks.
Mm.
Not first
got
and
a lot,
second,
though.
especially. I know
Yeah,
we
we
got a
got-
lot, but I don't think we do nothing with draft picks right now.
Not early anyway. Not
Right.
early picks.
Yeah.
I give you a 6 and a 7, but I ain't give you no second.
Right.
Third,
I know first
no fourth.
round, or
First-
second round, or
first
third
and second.
round. You know,
Now. Is there a first rounder? Okay, we just talking now. If we was to give him a first round pick, and he's a top ranked guy, who would it be?
Nobody
talking
but
about
Aaron
offense or
Donald, baby.
On defense,
I can only think of one person. If he was available, that'd be Aaron Donald. That's about it.
Aaron finna retire, man.
He out the dope, bro. He out the dope.
You can't afford him.
He got that ring. He out the door.
Everybody else is a no-go.
But there's no cornerbacks to anybody. I don't see nobody out there who
Nah.
give it much for. So,
Out of all the corners that you got us that they talking about on the trade, like I seen Greedy Williams. Who is that? Sidney Jones from Seattle.
That's a good
No.
pick. If we can get Sidney Jones for a third or fourth, I would take that one.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah,
So,
I do that too. That's
That's a good. He's a long corner who can cover and he can tackle.
Get us.
This
get us
problem
up.
is he gets hammies too fast too though. He has a lot of hammy problems.
You
He
normally,
been hanging around Julio for too long.
see, the thing is, you got to look at it. Normally, like I said, it's a twitch muscle. So normally, your faster corners, or your faster players, they're gonna deal with their hamstring. It's gonna see by you, because you got to think you're making explosive movements and long strides.
Oh yeah.
So you're going from crouching down, trying to keep your man in front of you, to having to stretch out and explode, catch up, or run with him to make the play. Yeah, you gonna wear that hamstring out quick.
And boy, don't nobody know that better than me, boy, because I have done it plenty of times before.
I
It's
keep
not
telling
fun.
you, that hamstring is one area you don't play with.
Especially when you playing outside and the weather starting to cool down a little bit. Oh, what?
D Cole was so stupid. He's at the guy.
Hey, I agree. I agree. He
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
them dudes in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted them dudes in the neighborhood keep up with a car.
Come on.
Yeah, he probably
Bo
run
Peep
like
racing
Bo Peep.
horses on the farm, boy.
He probably run
Bo
like
Peep
Bo
fast.
Peep.
He's that Bo Peep fast. Oh look there, hold on. Look at MJ Edwards. Hold on, I'm just putting these people. Look at my expression.
Really?
I'm gonna do yours, one. I'm gonna look to the side.
Right.
What?
Hey, I'll give him this.
He's
did
out
do
there, though,
better
but he
than
is
Dante
out there.
Fowler.
He's out there.
Nah, look. I know True
We
Fun had his
good.
time. That's like trying to put soggy graham crackers back on the thing. You don't want to do
Lord.
that. No. You sneeze on him too hard, he injured. Don't do it.
He ain't got no job. I saw True Fun driving down the street just the other day.
What?
You
Well,
stop
he lives around the street from, but yeah, he don't have a job. He was I think he was probably going to the gym.
He didn't call True Fun. He didn't call True Fun driving a box Chevy in Seattle.
No, he. He was in his little fancy little car. That's how he was in.
No. All right,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with a classic boss Chevy.
No, like I said, I'm
Nothing
just
wrong with
saying.
it.
It's the way Coach said it. So he just
No, I see. I coached a kid when he was in 8th grade, so I actually know him. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's like I know him. It's like it wasn't like that. I know what you said, but it wasn't like that. Was he wasn't no big wheel. he was a nice car. So.
All right, man. Well, let's get into it. Since I'm just like, look, that car. Like, what would you do in that car?
Bo Peep just 54.
54.
You took it to Bo Peep.
Bo Peep may be the man, y'all. We don't know yet.
Look, with that name, that dude,
Hey,
I
if he be
can
the
see him
man.
making some plays.
Hey,
Y'all gonna see me at one of them games. I'm gonna have a sign that say Bo Peep, my boy.
Why you said Lil Bo Peep? Oh my Lord, help me.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Y'all get me in trouble, man. Y'all gotta stop.
All right, man. Let's get to the topic, man. We ought to
Joseph's so stupid.
Oh my, plummet. See, I can't with you, Joseph.
Y'all people crazy, man.
Hey, Bo Peep gonna rake your yard up too.
$7.
Oh
boy, stop.
Need somebody to clean these gutters. Call Bo Peep. Get them gutters clean.
It's the same man that'll change your oil and make you some Kool-Aid at the same time.
Get your ass up there, hell no. Call Bo Peep.
Hey, you need to ride to the store here and take you that too.
Right.
Okay.
He do the best
boy,
call.
leave Bo Peep alone. Bo Peep gonna come on the stand. What y'all talking about me?
right. But here we go, man.
Let's go.
We got defensive lineman Marlon Davidson has been released. Well.
That's how you get fired on your day off.
Can I go first, please?
Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
It's about time, shit. That's all I got to say. We've been waiting this for a long time, bro. We didn't think he was gonna make the 53. To be honest. So, but yeah, man, he hasn't been healthy. So why would you keep a person around who can't stay healthy?
Oh God. I'm gonna let y'all go because I got a comparison that's gonna cause some problems.
My eyes are hurting right
now. Locke, what you got, man?
I got one more thing. Hold on. Maybe Bo Peep could have fixed his injury.
see, y'all got Coach over here acting up, bro.
Oh my Lord, stop. Oh,
I
boy,
done twisted my ankle. Take it to Bo Peep.
Take it to Bo Peep. He got a rap.
Bo Peep gonna wrap some tussin on that thing.
Some rubber tussin. Oh, put some castor on it.
That tussin.
Yeah.
Boy.
What you got, Locke?
Lock it over. I think he's back. He's back on. Oh my Lord.
Well, I mean, my guy was talking about how he was gonna physically move people. And he got physically moved off the roster from being hurt.
You can hurt a man. Can't go to jail for it.
Yeah. You're talking big too.
You going to jail, that boy.
I don't know, man. I was like, I didn't see him. I mean, when you talk big, it's just his mouth wrote a check that his body couldn't cash. You know what I'm saying? So
that part.
Jack McKinley.
Yeah.
Daggone it, Coach. You took my thing, Coach.
Oh, my bad. I'm just saying, these talkers, boy. Frank love those talkers.
Talking. I like my G. I mean, I love LeBron, bro. I love LeBron. He talk, hey, wait the next year. Wait the next year. I ain't make it this time. Wait the next year. The next year counts. Still the same thing.
He got to cut his hair first. If he cut his hair, he probably be better.
When you don't run your mouth and put it out down the field, bro, let your field play speak for you. We ain't got nothing to talk about. And I think when you start popping off, it catches up with you. And this is just caught up with him. That's just how I feel about that, man. If he's off the team, good, because he wasn't doing nothing anyway. Let's fill his spot with somebody that can, that can be available. Like you said, if you're not available, man, we done lost 2 people that we didn't think. Anthony Rush, we thought was gonna be there.
Mhm.
They big and physical. That's what they be talking. We big and physicality, and hey, if you ain't cutting, I mean, it's just showing a testament to the organization and Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot on how they operate. If you're not available, like how one always talked about, you gotta be available and versatile. If you're not available and versatile, hey man, you're not on this team.
Pretty
That's
much
what it is, and and it's showing the results of just that.
What you got, Blackberry?
Yeah, good luck to him in his future endeavors. You know,
He's gonna be a communicator.
I really do want the best for the guy. He seemed like he's a good cat from a distance. Sometimes guys just fizzle out. But you never know. You never know. They might go somewhere where he might go somewhere where he end up in a better situation that's for him.
Dan Quinn.
Yeah, I definitely
That's
see
where he's
Dan
going.
Quinn calling him.
He loves his people there.
So
Hey,
good luck to him in his future endeavors, man. But it wasn't working here. It wasn't working.
He ain't work either, Blackberry. Shit.
what you got, Night Rider?
But he did.
Gotta pay 6.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
You gotta pay
Marlon
6.
Davidson, he really, Sir Thomas, whatever the hell his name is, I don't know.
No,
But
Thomas,
I think Marlon
Michael
Davidson
Berry
really
is Berry.
suffered from the Aaron Donald effect when he was at Auburn. Y'all remember? If you ever remember, you know how Dante Fowler was able to do so much when he played next to Aaron Donald. Derek Brown, Marlon Davidson pretty much had the Aaron Donald effect at Auburn. You remember everybody was talking about how good Derek Brown was at Auburn. He played alongside Derek Brown.
Yep.
Now Derek Brown ain't there. We really seeing what your talent is. And then on top of that, you can't stay healthy. So, like Blackberry said, I wish him the best of it, wishing the best. Wishing the best, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see him in Dallas somewhere with him and his brothers, the brotherhood crew. Yeah, all them. Yeah, the failures. The bad news bad.
I mean,
the little giants.
I mean, speaking of the
Bears,
with their caps, with their salary cap and shit, they can pick up a lot of people on that team.
A lot of people next year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I hate to say this, but I think Justin Fields is going to lose his job. They're going to go for a quarterback next year. Watch.
Well, this is.
I don't know why, because Chicago ain't doing nothing to help him out. His line's still fired.
This is what we've been saying. When you go ahead and you throw your quarterback out there, when you don't have your trenches fortified, or you're not trying to develop your trenches, because you put that man in a bad position, which could adversely affect his career. And we're not saying just physically, mentally that messes him up, because now, you know what I'm saying, he don't have that ability to thrive the way he should, because he's worried about getting hit or injured. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we keep saying about Ritter. Yes, Mariota needs to tighten up. Yes, Mariota needs to do more. He needs to delegate more. He needs to be the leader that we're looking for him to be. But in that same breath, you got to understand, you need to build the team from the inside out. Falcons were not known for building the team from the inside out. So now we have an opportunity to build the team the right way, which is fortify our trenches so that our quarterbacks can flourish. Instead of throwing our quarterbacks out there saying, make it do what it do, but don't get hurt.
So look, prime example. Look at the Eagles. The Eagles, I think the Eagles quite possibly might have the best offensive line in the whole league. And it's paying dividends because you see what their record is.
Now, Now, Knight Rider, I'm gonna say something, and I know it's gonna be kind of controversial, but y'all be very careful. When you got a team, now I'm not taking nothing away from the Eagles because they are what they are, where they are. But remember, when you have not lost to any teams and you're building and building and building, you got to be careful because winning streak is good for morale, but at sometimes it can also be a downfall because that lessens the
Yeah,
hunger on the team. And
yeah.
chances are you run into a team. Chances are you could run into a team that ain't got nothing to lose that can get you.
And get you in the
Oh,
playoffs.
that's
I'm not
everybody.
saying that's the case.
Yeah, but you know what? You know that they passing the eye test, the stat test, the all
they're
that.
doing it. Yeah, man.
They
Yeah.
they
That's what I'm
doing
saying.
that damn thing, man, and you got to give it to them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask
Doing
you
that
this
shit.
question: Justin Fields, who when he was drafted to the Bears, who was in front of him?
What,
Mr.
Mac Jones?
Trubisky.
Mr. Trubisky.
Mr.
Mr.
Trubisky.
Yeah, I forgot about you.
Mr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trubisky.
Trubisky.
Now, Mr.
Yeah.
Trubisky is serviceable as a number 2 quarterback, and he has been, plugged in and out of lineups even this
Yeah.
season.
Right.
So, I mean, was there really somebody for Justin Fields to sit under a learning tree behind? No,
No.
it really wasn't. Jalen Hurts wasn't. He didn't look nothing like he do now. His first season,
Right.
No.
nothing like he does now. And they actually had a really damn good defense, and they had a decent running game.
Then they got better with the defense. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
And they got even better. So Justin Fields can get better. I'm not
Yeah.
going.
Oh yeah.
He can get better. If the Bears give up on Justin Fields that fast, that just tell you they just one of these paper tissue organizations like the Panthers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you gonna draft a quarterback, you gonna draft who you think is your franchise quarterback. You got to give him the
Time, yeah.
the time and the due justice to put what he need around him for him to succeed. If he's
I'm glad you
still
said
then
that.
is
Ownership
mediocre.
ain't work.
No. I'm glad you
I
said
say
that.
ownership
Blackberry.
ain't that right now. They ain't worried about. They not worried about winning. They really more worried about putting butts in seats and making money.
That's it.
And-
That's all
and-
good.
right, that's what it feels.
Right,
That's what it
right,
really seems like.
Right.
That's what it seems. But if you start winning, you put butts in the damn seat.
Right.
Now, are you on
they
the
sell out all
verge
the
of
time,
losing
though.
your franchise? You on the verge? What, you behind on payments on the stadium? What's going on? You didn't pay the property tax last year? What's the matter?
They must forgot, boy, inflation up. But
Now, Blackberry said something very key, and he spoke to two teams. Y'all didn't catch it. I caught it. He spoke about this team while he was talking about another team. Because, like he said, you got to give that quarterback time. Now, mind you, the only difference between those two are one's been in the league longer physically, the other one just got into the league. But the recipe is the same. In order for your quarterback to flourish, you have to build a team around them that's going to support what they do. That go for any quarterback. And this is why we tell y'all, yes, we have our reservations at times about Mariota, but you have to trust the process. The team is still developing totally. This team ain't done developing. Y'all got to be patient. This is why we say, yeah, Ritter might be in there, but you can't just throw him in there like that because there's so many elements that you got to take a look at. And this is the reason why you're seeing it in Chicago. That dude, he got royally beat down for a good portion of his career. And he's just now starting to get his feet underneath him. And like Knight Rider said, yeah, you trying to get butts in seats at the sacrifice of the team. So now let's go ahead. We're gonna segue into the
Let me mention something. You guys talk about Philadelphia, right?
yeah.
How you talk they may got to go through a bus off. Let me give you that schedule. You guys don't mind. They got the
Yeah.
Steelers, right?
Okay.
Then they got the Texans,
Mm.
the Commanders,
Mm.
Simple
the
teams.
Colts,
Simple teams.
Mm.
Packers,
Easy teams.
Titans,
Easy team.
the Giants.
Mm.
Easy team.
That's a huh. That's a huh.
Mm. Mm.
Then they got the Bears,
Oh,
Mm.
easy team.
the Cowboys. Huh.
Mm.
Then the Stankies. Then the Giants. So-
easy.
Stinking ass.
So you trying to say they
I see
their
three-
schedule's easy.
That's a possibility of 3 losses. 3. Out of the remaining games.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but then again, this team is on fire, man. This team can.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, but this team can go undefeated.
That's why I said I'm not taking nothing away from them where they're
Yeah.
at. You know what I'm saying? But you always have to be mindful of that. And like, who's to say it probably not. They probably wouldn't run into a team like that into the playoffs. Then I don't foresee the rest of the season being something that they had to be concerned about at this point. The playoffs is where you really run into them teams
Well,
like,
you make the
okay,
money.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, because it's one and done. The regular season, there, you know, you ain't taking them out of contention. You're not taking them out of playoff contention at all. So that's not even an issue.
Somebody still on Bo Peep.
Really?
Well, y'all great.
Y'all gonna keep that going.
Bo
Right.
Peep, man. He got
Let's
the
go
name.
ahead
You
and
should
let's go to get into the Q&A portion of the show, man. We want to thank you guys for tuning in again. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, you know, to all the channels, you know, GSU, AFN, Mad Mike Sports, Six-Man K-Styles, You Talk, you know, Blackberry, Coach Unchained, Lock. Hey, man,
Yes, sir.
hit us up, man. But if you guys got any questions in the chat, man, feel free, put them in there. We'll go ahead and answer a couple of them before we, wrap this up this evening.
And don't y'all get discouraged because it ain't over yet, baby. We got a show right after this one, 8 o'clock. Okay? Kingdom Come. The premiere. Okay? Y'all still want to talk Falcons? Y'all want to talk Hawks, Braves, United, Georgia Tech, Georgia Southern, Southern Georgia, whatever you want to talk. We gonna talk about it. You want to talk about Serena Williams no longer gonna be playing tennis? Let's talk about it. We gonna have fun, y'all. It's gonna be a conversation. So y'all just make sure.
All right.
Y'all go ahead.
Hey, no. Blackberry hit you with that promo. Y'all pay attention to it. We got a question right here from Dwight Thomas. He said, how y'all feel about trading for Payne before the deadline? Go ahead and take that, Blackberry.
If my defensive coordinator wants Darren Payne, if he wants him and they go get him,
He likes it.
I trust the process. Okay,
If he wants it,
I'm Philadelphia 76ers with this. I trust the process. Okay, if he want him and they go get him, I just hope if they do go get him, I hope I don't see something crazy like first round 2023 draft pick, or third round future draft pick and all that. I just hope I don't see all that craziness. Then I'm gonna say we reached a little bit, but I trust the process, man.
What you got, Coach?
I'm in the same way. Just trust the process. If it happened, it's happened. If it don't, we gonna go with what we got.
Yeah.
Like I said, the big name players, man, we get him. What is it, for 1 year? I don't know how long he had left in his contract, but he's gonna want a big payday. You can't just come in here and just lollygag around and think you're gonna get paid. Because most of these guys they're gonna have that good couple games in, try to get paid the next year. We don't need that, man. We want you to be committed to the team. You know what I'm saying? Not just for the money.
Right.
Yeah. And it's hard to say who's gonna be committed to the team, but you know.
Cause Terry and Arthur ain't about all that for one.
Yeah, exactly. So you better come in and buy into
Nah.
the program.
Expeditiously. What you got, Locke?
Well, like we said, man, we want people that's gonna pretty much be versatile and willing to. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want these names. I want, you know, you want to put butts in the seats like we was just talking about. You want to put butts in the seats, but just like Mad Mike talked about back, we back to that ugly football. We used to that pretty stuff. People want the pretty. That's what we're looking for. I get it as a business standpoint. You want to get these people that people are gonna come and see. And it just goes. It goes. I'm not to piggyback about, you know, what Blackberry said, man. If the coach wants him, he likes it, he wants it, he's gonna get it, and they're gonna pay the price to get it. Hopefully, like he said, we won't do nothing silly and give up the house with money that we have. Like, you know, and I know we're gonna have a lot more money to play with next year. I'm at the end of the day, man, we bring in the people that's gonna help us win. We're bringing the people that's gonna help build and solidify the culture even more. We don't want people that's chasing the paycheck, because if that's the case, they can just go to the Bears.
Yeah, let's stop it.
But who wants to? But don't nobody want to play that. So it's all. I can see, like I mentioned before, when y'all talking about Philadelphia, teams are gonna want to play with other teams that are winning.
Exactly
Right.
how it works.
Like Eagles, I think they're going after Kamara. So
That's what I heard.
at the end of the day, they got a chance at getting them.
But you know what? How they gonna afford him? They're gonna have to give up. They're gonna have to give up the mortgage for that dude, man.
Yeah,
He's not gonna come cheap.
They think
I don't think they got a first round pick this year.
they getting them for half a season. I mean, what you doing?
Yeah, I mean,
From what I heard, they're stacking the team to try to make a post.
They're doing what
postseason
they're
run
doing
to
what
the
St.
Super
Louis
Bowl.
did. They're doing what
That's
St.
what
Louis
that
did. I mean,
I was
LA
saying St.
did.
Louis did it.
I mean,
Los
LA.
Angeles
I'm sorry,
Rams,
LA.
Rams. Yeah, Rams did it.
Exactly what they did.
No,
So,
I heard that was Philly doing.
No, but that's what LA did when they won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, they stacked their team with a whole bunch of names.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they can't, and it worked. But hey,
But then they compare them next year. Then they look like shit this year.
hey man.
Right.
Yeah. Look at this right here, y'all. Hold on, I'm sorry. D. Coleman got a question for y'all.
Last possession of the game, ball on 2 yards. You're down by 3. What y'all doing?
Field goal
Man.
to go for.
Oh man, I'm going for it. I like to win. I'm gonna go for it. Though.
That's right.
I'm going for it.
I would say you're down by 3. Are you going for it for the win?
Hell yeah. That's the last possession of the game. You got to.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
You play to win the game, right?
I'm running up behind Lindstrom and McGrady.
That's right. I'm going right behind
McGrady.
Then I'm gonna put that. Then I'm gonna put Keith Smith right behind those guys. We just go run that way and block down. Let's go.
You know, somebody called him Maggiet the other night. For some reason, I can't stop saying it now.
McGarrett.
I can't
You don't got hypnotized. He hypnotized you.
You ain't say McGarrett, you said McGrady.
I'm running that thing straight up behind Lindstrom and McGarrett. I'm running it right up behind their asses, and I'm gonna put my hardest, my whoever, who Algier man, I'm giving it out there and saying, go knock somebody in the mouth. I'm telling my people, knock somebody in the mouth.
There you go.
Got one more in here for you guys. Y'all ready?
One more.
He said players to watch on Sunday.
Players watch on Sunday. Yeah.
Armstrong, Brady.
I got another one I just thought about.
Cool.
All right. Since Lil Williams probably playing some DB this week, it wouldn't surprise me to see Keith Smith back there getting some carries.
My fullback,
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Had to be
Keith
catch
Smith be
last week.
embarrassing people.
Yeah, he does. Just a little bit. Not, yeah. He's still kind of slow, but he'll try to just move his hip. So
Coach
Yeah,
say he
yeah.
got molasses in his ass.
yeah, in his
Let
foot or
Mike
something. I don't know.
Allstott that thing. Give it to him. Say become
Yeah.
Mike Allstott.
Yeah, exactly.
Become Mike Allstott.
What Mike
Coach
Allstott
said-
said?
Coach said Keith
Well-
Smith got molasses in his ass. Come on.
Hey, well, you know what? We coming up on
Oh yeah, it's almost time for
our
Blackberry.
recording. We want to get out, get ready to wind everything down so that you guys can get a chance to check out Blackberry show coming up next. And I'm going to see old Grandpa get handled right quick.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go get me some beer.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and start getting this stuff winding out. We're gonna start with the man himself. You know what? I tell you what, because I know who's. We're gonna go with Coach. Coach, give us your
Thank you.
final
You
thought.
know better.
Yeah, I was looking at you like, hold on now, don't do that.
You know better.
All right, guys. Hey, man. Thank you guys for joining us today, man. And yeah, you guys hop over to the Blackberry's channel in a little bit, man. After we get off here, and yeah, man. So let's support the brother, man. Also, like I said, it's Panthers week. Let's whoop these Panthers' butt. And hey, man, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Coach Unchained. Subscribe to my channel, YouTube, Coach Unchained also, man. So that's all I got to say. Let's roll. Hey,
All right, Lot. Give your final words, man.
Oh man, like I said, man, I got my Ravens gear on, man. Go Ravens. Just for today. Go Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You can follow me on Locker Sports, Twitter, IG, YouTube. I always say I got music coming. Birthday coming up November.
Damn, Scorpio sound like
Yeah, yes, sir. We're gonna be out, man. Hey, we're gonna be out here. Shout out to Blackberry too. Scorpio season, you did.
Yes, sir.
You know.
y'all come in on the back end, the best one who's the Libras, you know. That's
Oh, Lord. But yeah, man.
Blackberry. Shout out to the water signs, bro. Shout out to the water signs.
Water signs, right? Big facts. So,
No, by
like I
the
said,
Gemini though. Hello.
Oh my God, man, we ain't having no. But at the end of the day, man,
This is the Zodiac party.
man, I'm telling you, bro, we gotta go to that party, man. But at the end of the day, man, I think we're gonna come out with a win because we're going
Me
against.
too.
We're hobbled, bro. We really hobbled. We in crutches and everything, but I still think we still a team that's meshed together. And I don't think the Panthers are meshed together like that. I think Grady Jarrett them going to go ahead and take advantage of that new quarterback they got back there. And he doesn't have all his weapons. I mean, I know. And then you just think about the disruption that Anderson had in the locker room. And then you think about, because they blowing up that team. When you giving away McCaffrey, you blowing up that team at that point. So then it's so many, it's so many behind the scenes stuff that's probably going on that we're going to probably take advantage of. So we're going to probably see, our defense eat. And I just want to see them boys on the defense really, step it up. If it's your time to shine, shine. You know what I'm saying? That's my final thought on that.
All right, Blackberry. Go ahead and bless us with the benediction there, bro.
Home team, y'all make sure y'all switch right back over to my channel now, YouTube now, Blackberry Lyrics. That's Blackberry no C, just the K now. Don't get on there and be hitting me up telling me, we ain't see your channel. There's no C. There's no C. It's just the K. Okay? No C, just the K. I don't want to hear that. We couldn't find no C. Just the K. Alright? And if y'all want more, we'll give you some more at 8 o'clock. Go ahead, hit them with a Tim Biscuit.
All right, then what? Go ahead, Knight Rider.
I tried to do some
Ladies and
Knight
gentlemen,
Rider
boys and
shit there, but
girls,
it didn't
children
work.
of all ages, cat, snake, chickens,
Slim
duck,
biscuits.
3 Cent Mafia, the Ghetto Boys, Baby D and the Count, Two live crew, all them. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Look here, y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be with us. I'm about to go do something. Hey, Mike, I know Mike's still here. Mike, I'm finna do something that you'll appreciate. I'm gonna start driving Uber this weekend on Saturday. I'm gonna be driving Uber for the Florida Gators. I'm gonna drive them straight down Know Your Road Boulevard. We're gonna hang that left on Jabroni Drive. We're gonna take them to the SmackDown Hotel. Cause them Georgia Bulldogs, we ready to go. Okay, hello. Y'all can find me on IG, Twitter, at Night Rider 229. All Y's, no I's. Y'all can catch me on Snapchat at Night Rider FDU, man. And on that note, y'all go check out Blackberry, man. Y'all remember, ain't no C in there. Okay? Ain't
Just
no
the
C.
now.
Just the
Just a K. Ain't
Just
no
a
C
K,
in there. If
damn
you
it.
put a C in there, then
You wrong.
yeah, you're wrong. Hey, Blackberry, go ahead and let it whip, Junior Flip.
Home team.
Peace,
Home
peace,
team.
peace. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
hey, hey, listen, man. Look, we want to thank you guys for tuning in on another Dirty Bird Thursday with the home team. Hey, I'm
Don't
the
forget
Falcons
your
therapist,
manscape.
man. That's it. Look, manscape your landscape.
Shave
I'm the
those
Falcons
trees.
therapist.
Hey, y'all, hey.
You can find me on Twitter at the Falcons therapist, on IG and TikTok on Elegance Wellness Massage. Listen, man, feel good, you look good, you play even better. Go check out my brothers page right now. You're about to have an awesome show. And like you said before, if you put a C in it, you done went too far.
You done went too
You
far.
don't know how to spell.
Too far. Right.
He don't told you how to
That's,
say it.
look, that's the show. We're going to
Hey,
see y'all
y'all
later.
remember, it's Halloween. If it's too hairy, it can get scary. Y'all better check out the Manscaped, folks, man.
I told you want to fit on walls, turn them bowels.
Yeah, right.
If you want the
Boy,
pretty,
y'all.
trim the filthy.
Yeah, right.
That's it. Thanks for tuning in with the home team. We out, people.
Peace.
Peace.
Adios, amigos.
Peace.